I am O.N. Srivastava, coordinator of Hydrogen Energy Center at Banaras Hindu University. This is an interdisciplinary center where physics department is the nodal department. Besides this, chemistry, botany, chemical engineering and mechanical engineering are other participating departments in this joint venture. Now, hydrogen. What is hydrogen? You see, thousands of years back in the Atharvaved and Rigved, it has been written that the eventual source of energy will be the element which is common to both sun and sea. Now, what is that element which is common to sun and sea? In sun you have fusion of hydrogen, in the sea you have water H2O, so common thing is hydrogen. So therefore, thousands of years back it was predicted that hydrogen will be the eventual source of energy. Much later, Julius Verne, about 200 years back, says that water will be the coal of future. So already there were predictions that water, energy will be derived from water one day, and now the time has come. Now you see, hydrogen is the most common element on this earth. Besides this, in some planets like Jupiter, everything is hydrogen. Core of Jupiter is solar hydrogen, then at surface you have liquid hydrogen, and in the atmosphere it is gaseous hydrogen. Professor T.N. Vezhagulu, the founder of this International Station of Hydrogen Energy, has now worked out a theory which says that the universe got generated from hydrogen itself. Before proceeding further, I may point out that our research effort and developmental efforts have been supported by University Grants Commission, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, MNRE, Department of Science and Technology, and ISRO, Indian Space Research Organizations, at various stages and various amounts. Now, hydrogen has the great importance and great advantage that it can be produced from a common source, which is water, which is plentiful available. Particularly in India, is surrounded by 3 times by Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea and Indian Ocean. A lot of water is there, besides these several rivers and so on. And it can be produced from water through any input energy. For example, the most favorable may be solar energy. So solar energy plus water can make hydrogen. And this hydrogen, when it burns in IC engine, hot burning, or in fuel cell, cold burning, then it produces power. The fact that hydrogen produced from water burns back to water, I would like to demonstrate this with the help of a two-wheeler, with the help of hydrogen fuel two-wheeler. As you see here, there are several hydrogen fuel two-wheelers running, and after they have run, the byproduct which comes out is, you can see water falling on the ground. It's the same water from which hydrogen was produced. So suppose 1 liter of water was used to produce hydrogen. So after burning, that 1 liter of water has returned back. So this is not at all there for any other fossil fuel like coal or this thing. So this is the most advantageous part. Now, one important question is storage of hydrogen. Storage of hydrogen, because hydrogen is lighter than air, so once produced it will go in the air by buoyancy effect. So it has to be stored. It has been found that the most effective way of storing is in solid state hydrides, and solid state hydride is the most efficient and safest way of storing hydrogen. This is the area where the hydrogen center specializes. We have developed several hydrides and several elements, lighter elements, rare earth elements, and so on. And this table which is shown here contains various names of various hydrides which have been developed. Recently the work is going on magnesium hydride and alanites and so on. And these hydrides have been used because for all applications, like whether it is auto or whether it is genset or whether it is cooker or engine, steam engine, everywhere hydrogen will have to be used, and the best way is to store it in the form of hydrides, safest and the most efficient, and from there hydrogen is taken and run in the device, which eventually burns back to steam or water.
Which is a very popular way of vehicle in India. This also we have converted it from petroleum to three-wheeler. So you can see a normal three-wheeler which has an internal combustion engine is converted into a hydrogen-driven auto, and it is running on the road of Banaras Hindu University and plying with passengers in it. This auto also emit only vapor as exhaust, and there is no pollution, air pollution in the campus, and therefore it is a very useful thing.
We have developed different devices, hydrogen energy devices, including two-wheeler, Professor Arun Srivastava have already discussed, and three-wheelers and small car. So you can see we are just running small nano cars on the BHU campus, and several scientists has visited on the small nano cars, and where hydrogen is burning in the IC engine, and we are just producing water after burning, and from water again we can convert it the hydrogen in our lab. So these hydrogen devices, for example, two-wheeler, three-wheeler and four-wheeler is very useful. From water we can produce the hydrogen, and after using the hydrogen we can produce the water. So this is completely a cyclic energy source.
For replacing the fossil fuel LPG, we have developed the hydrogen fueled home cooker. Here conventional home cooker has been technically modified to run on hydrogen. The hydrogen is placed by the side of home cooker in the hydride tank. The great advantage of hydrogen is chemical energy content is 3 times higher than LPG, and it does not produce any in-house pollution, and hydrogen fuel can be locally produced. Therefore, there will be no need of importing LPG.
Using hydrogen for running auto, it can also be used for producing other form of the commercial energy, that is electricity. Here we have used hydrogen fuel genset, which is well known for home appliance for producing stopgap electricity. Hydrogen together with atmospheric oxygen burns in the genset engine, which drives motor and produces electricity. This is demonstrated by enlightening the bulb, tube light and fan by using 5 kilowatt genset.
The most recent and useful hydrides having energy equivalent to petroleum is magnesium hydride. It has greater capacity of 7.6 weight% and 70 gram per liter. In our hydrogen energy center, we are doing research to lower the desorption temperature and improving the sluggish kinetics of magnesium hydride with the help of suitable catalyst and additives.
Hydrogen can be used as replacement of the fossil fuel, particularly petroleum and LPG, is well established, and it has been used, is now well established, and it has been used in various vehicles like two-wheeler, three-wheeler and small car, which we have just now demonstrated to you. However, one aspect of use of hydrogen is in regard to generating electricity in large quantity. That is, whether we can replace coal and burn hydrogen in the power stations and run the turbines so that we produce electricity. This aspect is being looked into, because coal is equally polluting, or it equally produces CO2 so that global warming is produced. So besides replacement of petroleum, replacement of coal is also required. We are recently doing some experiments on replacement of coal and running a turbine engine so that electricity can be produced. And this is small model which will be shows that with the help of burning of hydrogen, steam is produced from water, and this steam runs the engine and turbine, and from that when it runs a motor, and eventually electricity is produced. As you can see on the left hand side, a small lead lamp is burning and the turbine engine is running. So therefore it's quite likely, and it will be eventually done, that hydrogen will also replace coal in the power stations, and instead of burning coal we will burn hydrogen to produce electricity.